Hello, and once again, welcome to Bargain Bin Gold. I'm one of your co-hosts, John Andoska, and joining me this time on the road is
On the road.
Raj Woodruff. What are you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, John? I'm on the road, man. I'm on US Route 84, heading east back to Waco. I just earlier today was in San Angelo, Texas, shooting for HBO Sports, doing a story out there on this like 7-year-old spelling genius. Really, really cool story, cool kid. And now I'm just heading back home.
They cover that in the sports thing?
So HBO Real Sports, they're looking for interesting kind of features. They kind of have a sports angle, but it doesn't need to be traditional sports, baseball, football, hockey. So far I've shot for them 3 times. The first one was on a university that dropped their football team to save the school from going bankrupt, and they turned the football stadium into a farm. And so you kind of get the idea there's that sports angle, but it's not traditional sports. It's not Joe Schmo training for, the NFL draft or whatever. And then the second story was actually on this competitive shooting range thing. And then this one's on a spelling bee protege kind of genius kid. And the angle was like spelling bee people are kind of like athletes in a way. They train, they study, they prepare their bodies, their minds. And so there was a slight angle on that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I want to get right into it here because,
Let's do it.
as you know, I went to KISS convention recently.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Yeah, so every year I go down with my nephew, who's also a big KISS fan. We go to the
Totally.
Indianapolis KISS Expo, and it's just a good time, So we usually go down there and then sort of hang around Indy for a while. So this year, as you can see behind me, right there, I got the
Asylum.
Asylum. Yeah, that's
A good album.
that is from obviously the non makeup era. That's got Tears Are Falling on it, and
That's one of my favorite songs. I put Tears Are Falling in a top 10
yeah.
for
So,
kid songs.
so I got that for $20, and that's an original pressing of that album.
Oh,
which
really?
isn't bad
Oh, wow.
and it's
Yeah.
in like perfect condition, and it had all the
Wait,
inserts in it.
how much?
$20.
No, wait, that's pretty good.
So afterwards we went to one of the record exchange places, like used record places in Indianapolis that we've been to before, and they had the same album, and it was like a newer version, and it was $30.
Wow.
So I think I made a good.
I think so. Yeah, you got a good deal, and it's original. I think that's important. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, so definitely. And so anyway, while we were there, I had to do a little bit of bargain bin hunting, obviously. So so I'm just going to get right into it. Basically, this place didn't really have like the last place I was at a couple weeks ago, they had like 10-cent CDs and like all this crazy stuff. The cheapest CDs this place had were $1. And I actually took a picture of it, and I'll show it up here. They actually had like it was on top of like their display cases. They just had the CDs like sort of just like there in rows or whatever. So you couldn't really even see what you were looking at like from the ground. You had to like just pull out some CDs or whatever and look at them, or you know what I mean, just because you couldn't really see them. So what I decided to do is I literally closed my eyes and I just went up and I grabbed one. I just grabbed one completely, and this is what I pulled down.
Okay.
This is Dumb Musicians.
Oh, no. That's awesome. I love it. The Musicians. I love how they spelled it.
Now, it's called...
Is that a Z? Is that a Z on the end?
Yeah, of course it is. Now...
yeah, you got to put a Z on the end of Musicians.
Now, the thing about this is, like, this is... What we're going to find is, I guess this is the most literal album or CD or anything I've ever seen in my life, because it's called Dumb Musicians, which is what I guess what they are if they're doing music or whatever, right? And the album title is right here, and it's called in stores now.
Come on. Are you serious? That's great.
That's
I love it. In stores now.
In stores now. That's what it is.
That is a very strange name for an album. But all right, cool.
So I should mention, so the first track, again, keeping with the literal theme here, the first track is called Intro. And I kind of want to play that for you.
Okay, yeah. These guys are still literal.
Now, again,
they're musicians, in stores now, and then the first song is called Intro.
Right.
I bet the last song in the album is Conclusion, or The End, or The End.
It's actually called Gyrate, but we'll get to that.
Damn it. I tried.
All right, so let's check out Intro.
Okay.
Hey, it's D-Rock from the Yin Yang Twins. I'm starting my own label, Pune Entertainment. With the help of College Music and TBT Records, we bring you the musicians. It's me and my little brother, my real little brother. Their names are Mr. Ball and the Birthday Boy. And this is our first album, in stores now. And on this album, we gon' show y'all how Atlanta party 7 days a week. A different club to go to every night. A different vibe at every club. And y'all gon' get to know us at the same time. So thank you for your support. We love our fans. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no us. So when you see us in the street, take a picture with your camera phone. And everybody who helped us make this possible, we like to say thank you.
Keeping with the literal theme, they literally introduced themselves in the intro. It said he gave his name and the fact that this is D-Rock from the Yin Yang Twins, and he's with his brothers, his actual brothers. He made sure to point that out. The Birthday Boy and Mr. Ball. So
Birthday Boy and Mr. Ball, I love it.
So they're literally introducing themselves, and he tells the story that they started his own record label and that they're trying to have fun with this and they're going to different clubs. And then he says, "Thank you for your support." Couldn't get more literal than that, you know. Nice little message just to start things off.
That's very nice of them.
Yeah. So basically, you know, so my nephew and I sort of, as soon as we got in the car, we popped this in, and you know, I wanted to hate this, but this is from 2006, so it's like
not that long ago.
It's not that long ago. You know, it's really not terrible. It's like, it wasn't like completely awful. The highlight though is a song called Camera Phone, which again, 2006. We don't really refer to our phones as camera phones anymore, but
That's true, we really don't.
But at the time, this was like, take a picture on your camera phone. That's how it goes. So let's listen to it. Yeah.
What up? It's the musicians. What up? See, y'all done got a little too sexy in the club. Y'all act like y'all done forgot how to shake your ass. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be too sexy. But we finna take it back to the 90s. Yo, shake some. Shake some for the camera phone. Take a picture for the camera phone. Shake some for the camera phone. Take a picture for the camera phone. Shake some for the camera phone. Take a picture for the camera phone. Shake some for the camera phone. Take a picture for the camera phone.
Where's my phone? I gotta get this. The freak of the week, guarantee I want this. Shake that and hit that split. Roll them hips and stop real quick. Don't move till you hear that click. Yeah, that's it.
So that was Camera Phone. I don't know if anybody else hear the similarities to Back That Ass Up. That's what struck me initially, is Juvenile's big song. But it's kind of catchy. It's cool. It's whatever. One thing that my nephew and I noticed, and you'll notice in the intro, I don't know if you pick up on this. I'm gonna play it again. But there is a sample of just It's in almost every song. It's in a bunch of the songs. It's in the intro. It's in the intro, and it's definitely in Camera Phone here. So you know, it's all over the place. It's a lot of fun. So Dumb Musicians.
That's awesome.
I got this for $1. and it was worth every penny.
Ah, love it.
All right. Now, next up, I wasn't going to do this because, you know, I wanted to keep this short, but I have to. I just really have to. So
Okay.
while I was there, I was looking through the vinyl, and as I said, there wasn't really like a bargain bin thing, but I was just sort of looking through anyway, like, you know, the Kiss vinyl for $30. I'm like, you know, what am I going to really find here? But
Yeah.
I did find something. It was worth taking home, and
Okay.
across state lines like Chuck Berry style. So I'd like to introduce you to Eben and Ozen.
What the fuck? Wait, what? Say that again. Eben? EBN? That's how you spell his name?
Eben and Ozen. Yeah. Now you can't see the N right there for Ozen, but you'll see more. I don't want you to crash
God,
the car
he's
here.
dressed like that dude's dressed like Robin Williams and like Mork and Mindy.
Oh yeah,
I almost look like Robin Williams.
Yeah, with the suspenders and those. Yeah.
What era is that? Is that like mid '80s?
This is 1984, and as you can see too here,
Nothing but net.
Eben has got he has a keyboard but the wrong kind. Oh, you
Yeah.
see?
I'm at a stoplight. Ah! Oh gosh! Focus the picture now. Oh my god! This is live. How's that? That looks all right. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's good. Eben has a keyboard but the wrong kind.
What makes it the wrong kind?
It's a typing keyboard.
Oh, that's kicked up. Tom Hanks must listen to these guys.
So now when I saw this, I was like, something was familiar about this. I realized that this was on Jimmy Fallon's fucking Do Not Playlist thing years ago when he started that on the old late night show.
Okay.
But I couldn't find it anywhere because I wanted to find it because I didn't want to mention some of the same things or play the same song that he did because you know, there's so much here that we're going to get into. But because he definitely didn't get into it. Once I was looking at this, I was like, oh, I don't remember him mentioning that. There's no way. But let's get to so this is the front, Eben and Ozen. You get
Love it.
The whole.
Love it.
It's called.
I get it.
The album is called Feeling Cavalier.
Okay. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay.
Feeling Cavalier. So it's kind of reminds me of Rod Stewart's Footloose and Fancy Free. Just Feeling Cavalier, you know, like that kind of
thing. Yeah. They're feeling good.
So let's check out the back, shall we? So here we go. Here is the back. We got a nice, kind of reminds me of old friends sat on their park bench like bookends, Simon and Garfunkel, right? So they're on like a park bench.
Yeah, here. But what's happening above? I didn't even notice the park bench because it looks like the Bride of Frankenstein's in the top left corner.
Now hold on. So here's what's happening. So Eben is thinking of himself as looking like the Bride of Frankenstein, and Ozen is thinking like himself, just looking normal. That's what they're thinking. They got the little think bubbles there.
That's a hell of a concept. Wow, I just don't even know what to make of that.
Yeah, so not only that, but at the time,
weird ass album.
If you had any trouble with this, like at the front, like EBN, what does that mean? It says actually right here. It says, let me get this so I can see this correctly here. See this? Okay, make sure that focus the picture now. It says it says EBN pronounce. It gives you the phonetic spelling. They fucking phonetically spell it. It says EBN pronounced Eben.
Yeah.
Same thing for Ozen over here. Okay, so just in case like you didn't know what was happening or how to like you know how to say it or whatever. So this is what's cool about this is like this is a true kind of collaboration. You know, there's the great people. There's Simon and Garfunkel. There's Hall and Oates. There's so many great duos, but then there's Eben and Ozen because here it's everything is written by Eben and Ozen, but it's produced by Eben and co-produced by Ozen. Videos are produced by Ozen and co-produced by Eben. So you see, they kind of flip flop and they kind of help each other.
This is so great. I love it. Wow. Okay. What do they sound like?
Well, what do you think they sound like, just from looking at this? Like, it's.
I think they sound like Flock of Seagulls, Duran Duran. That's what I think they sound like. I think they sound like the quintessential '80s pop music.
So it's kind of like if you put that music and you tried to play it through a Commodore 64, kind of thing.
Okay, so they're way more like techie and new wave.
It's really ultra new wave.
Man, I love it.
Doing some research on them, I found out that they were like really kind of some of the first people to really, in pop music at least, like do like a lot of sampling and that kind of stuff. Their song that's on here is that was kind of a minor hit is called AEIOU. Sometimes Why. Sometimes though, it's only sometimes.
This is too good. This is too good. I love it. I love it. This is such a good find. Okay, but I love it already. I love it.
So
yeah.
So let's play a little bit of that right now. And
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, cool.
I was walking on Broadway, and there's this incredible-looking Swedish girl having a cappuccino across the street from Lincoln Center. I started talking to her, she said her name was Lola. Her English wasn't too good, but we wound up spending about 5 hours together just hanging out, So we go back to my place and we get high and we get really into each other, man. I mean, it was love about to happen, I'm serious. And then all of a sudden she gets up and she says, hey, I really gotta leave. Damn. Hey.
So it kind of sounds like Devo meets, like, I don't know, if you were to take Devo and some, like, a Devo, Flock of Seagulls, and The Cure and all that stuff, and just sort of like put it in a blender, drank it, and then shit it back out again.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
So basically, that gives you kind of, a little bit, of an idea of what this is. Is, all lead vocalists.
Is it good? Is it good? Like, would you listen to it? Is there any song that's catchy?
The catchiest song on here is actually "Rockin' Robin," the song from the 50s.
Rockin' Robin,
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The songs are.
It's a good.
The songs are "Bag Lady," "Stop, Stop, Give It Up."
Hold on. Bag Lady.
Bag Lady. I Want Cash. I think that's the one that Jimmy Fallon played, because it's just like, I want cash. I want cash. Okay. And then this other one, I can't. They give me a phonetic fucking spelling of their names, but not this song. It's called Kuchenga Plamoja. I don't know what that is. TV Guide, Video DJ, Pop Art Bop, Rockin' Robin, AEIOU, Sometimes Why, and then The Dawn. So,
wow.
It's yeah. So anyway, what happened was they broke up. This was like their only album, pretty much. At least they had any success, as far as I could tell. They went their separate ways, and Eben passed away in 1998, unfortunately. But Ozan went on to have a very successful career in the film world, like doing a lot of script work, and was I guess he was like reading scripts for like Oliver Stone and people like that, like as they were coming in, and sort of like doing that kind of stuff. He's produced a lot of movies, and Ozan found himself, made something of himself after after all
Nice.
this kind of fiasco. So Eben and Ozen. This is a great.
Even and Ozen. Love it.
So that's pretty much it. That's what I found. What I brought back with me
Good find.
on my trip to
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
That's awesome, dude. Looks like you came away with some cool stuff.
Yeah. So and this one was $5, $5. So I mean, this is actually
How much?
$5. It's in really good shape, and the one thing that's really disappointing, which I'm surprised you didn't ask me about, is like the insert thing. I was hoping that there would be like a.
Oh yeah, what nothing?
Not, I mean, it's just sort of like just lyrics and then some sort of weird stuff on the back, like so nothing, nothing like that. So
Sure.
but anyway, maybe next time, because you mentioned it off camera a little bit, but like we should really take maybe our first reaction to some of these things and.
Maybe we should. I mean, I guess it's a great idea. I don't know where, like, let's say we did this and you had shot that with your nephew. Where does it go in this? Like, do you kind of cut to the reaction and then I hear it and I see your reaction and react to that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It could. I
don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So it's just we're gonna play with the format a little bit and see what we come up with.
I think we do. Exactly.
Because the great thing is that summer is here, so it's also means it's garage sale time. So we're
That's
gonna
true, man. The bargain bins, dude. They're calling our names.
Right. So even if you don't want to go and pay $5, I wonder how much if we had a garage sale here. I wonder how much I could command for this Eben and Ozen.
Sure.
In fact, that'd be a great idea to do, if we're doing this for a while, just to do a bargain bin garage sale and just try to sell all the crap that we accumulated.
Yeah.
Because
totally.
it's starting to pile up here. I don't know what it's like for you, but I mean, I got.
Oh my gosh! Well, I mean, I just moved into Waco a week ago. Tomorrow, I have all these records and all that, and Shelly and what's his name ended up there, and yeah, man, it's crazy, dude. There's just tons of shit. Yeah, tons.
Well, time will tell. We'll see what we can find, and I think that's what will be fun about this. We won't know. We kind of don't know. Like, just to explain to everybody, it's like, we talk all the time, but like we don't really necessarily. We kind of keep it quiet when it comes to what we found. You had no idea, like what any of that was or anything beforehand. So this is your first time, sort of seeing and hearing it. So that's what keeps it fresh too. So. I mean, especially with you traveling a lot too, like you're doing. I mean, who knows what you're going to find out there, especially in Texas.
Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, probably bargain bins out here are going to have a lot of obscure country and like old school rock and roll. That's really what I'm going to find out here. That maybe you're not going to find as much in Toledo, Ohio, for that matter. I can't wait, dude. I mean, I definitely need to get out there and look for some more stuff, for sure.
Well, I guess we'll call it quits here for this week. Cool. But I definitely I know I think I went 2 in a row this time, so definitely you're up next time, and we're gonna see what.
I'm up. Yeah. Well, hey, my fiance, her graduation from Lesley University is coming up, so I'm going to be in Boston for a couple of days. So maybe I'll be able to, if I'm able to get away, maybe I can find something. So I'll keep my eye open in Boston for sure. Sounds awesome, man. Awesome, dude. Cool. So I'm up, man. Challenge accepted. All right. For Eben, I'm Ozen. Thanks for joining us on Bargain Bin Gold, and we'll see you next time. All right, you got it, man.